Good morning, guys. Hope you are well and getting used to these new norms of social distancing and working from home environment. No one knows how long this pandemic is going to last. But the good news is that we are all keeping ourselves busy by focusing on the task on hand and making sure our clients continue to get our services without any delay. I would like to thank you all on behalf of the partners for taking responsibility and managing your jobs even though you are all working remotely from home. I have also taken this lockdown opportunity to create a short video tutorial to show you guys how we can be more effective by following simple set of rules and using the latest technology that are available to us. We have been using various spreadsheets, master lists, Excel lists over the years to monitor the jobs, but it's very hard to keep on top of things. It's easily get outdated. One of the main hurdles that we have is tracking a job. We have been dishing out jobs all over the place, but when we need to know who's doing the job, what stage that job's at, when will be the completed, what is delaying or holding up the job, have we sent the invoice to the client, have the last year invoice been paid? The answer is we don't know, unless we go through the iris. Even then, the stages on iris are not updated on a regular basis. We have now made this process much more efficient and simpler using the job tracking functionality within our portal. So I would like to say a massive thank you to our internal IT department for helping me with this online platform and making it go live and helping our firm to achieve the ability to manage the task and jobs more efficiently. The software is still in a beta version and there's a lot more functionality that we will be developing in due course. But for now, please make sure that we use this on a daily basis. So let me take you straight into the portal. So the first step is to launch a browser. I'm going to use Chrome for this exercise, but you are free to choose any internet browser of your choice. It can be Firefox, Internet Explorer. If you are using an iPad or Apple Book, then you can just use the Safari. So let me launch Chrome. Step 2 is to type in the URL, which is star.bbk.accountants. Hit enter. Step 3 is to type in your email address and password. I know most of you would have received the link and you're already signed in, and some of you are already using it, but if not, don't worry, you just click on forget your password and a reset link will be generated by the system and you'll be able to create your own password. For this exercise, I'll be using Prav and I'll be signing as prav@bbkca.com with this password on. So I'll click login. The default page will take you straight into the accounting page, which is the most frequent job done by us. The display will always show you the jobs that are allocated to you. You will not be able to see other jobs which aren't allocated to you. The job will also be sorted out in the order of the deadline due dates. It will only show you the jobs where the year end has just finished. For instance, we are in May now, so it will show you the jobs with the year end up to and including 30th of April 2020. The job tracking, that's going to be the main functionality of this product. But let me take you back again. So on the top right hand side corner, you have an option for search. Drop down the arrow, click job tracking. From here you can track an accounts job, personal tax return jobs or VAT return jobs. So let me type in A for accounts, stroke. You need to know the client ID. If you don't remember, you can search on the lookup box just underneath here. So from the top, 5022, I know the ID, and then the year 2020. So I want to see the March 2020 accounts has been done or what stage they are at. So as you can see, 17.65% completed. Year end is 31st March 2020. Due date is December 2020. The partner is David. Job manager is Candy. It's been assigned to copy. And the stage is completed. 3 stages are completed. We're now going to move on to the iris production. So as soon as they started, it's automatically complete those stages for us. So let's go back in again. Job tracking. If you want to try VAT jobs, I can type in V for VAT 8138, another job, and 2020 Okay, the code is not there. I was trying to look for a client Jupiter, so let me type in Jupiter. Let's spell it right. Okay, Jupiter Visual Communication 8178. So I put the wrong number. Obviously, it didn't bring up any results. So let me type in again 8178. So V for VAT 8178 and 2020 and track. There you go. So it's 20% completed. Request for books been sent. So they haven't responded to us yet, but it tells you when it's the due date, who's doing it, who the manager is. Simple as that. So what we would expect you to do to make sure all your jobs are listed here. That's the first step. If they are not your jobs, then please let the manager know, and he'll be able to reallocate this job to the correct member of staff. The next step is to make sure we regularly update the job progress and stages. If you are doing the bookkeeping, then we can easily complete stage 1, 2, 3. So let me show you. On the far right, you have the progress. This is where we update the stages. So when you click on it, it will give you a box where you can drop down. There are 17 stages. So job, if you are doing the bookkeeping, you will highlight year-end reminder sent. Then you will select books in, and you will select books checked. So these 3 stages can be easily completed for those that we are maintaining the bookkeeping for. So it can be on Xero, it can be on QuickBooks, it can be on Sage. So that means we are updating their books and we are doing the VAT return as well. So we got all the records. There's no reason why we can't start the job straight after the year end. So I would complete all 3 stages and I'll click update progress. And then I click close. So as you can see, the job's been updated. Your instruction has been sent to our billing team. That message is a trigger point. When you select the year-end reminder has been sent to the client, behind the scene, an email will be sent to our billing team and they will check if this client has paid our previous year's invoice. If not, then they will send the relevant partner a message. Then the partner can decide to communicate with the staff or the manager whether to let you guys carry on with the job, or they might say freeze. So we'll be developing another option here to say account is on hold. So when you see that message, you should be not starting that job. You'll have to move on to the next job. Right, let's move on. If you're not doing the bookkeeping for those clients, so if you go back to the same stages, you will be sending the year-end reminder letter. So mark that stage as complete, but from your own email address, send the client as a personalized message to say the year-end has just finished. Can we please have the copy of the bank statement, purchases, invoices, expenses, any other assets additions, the normal stuff, what you normally ask the client when you start preparing the accounts. So if you are overloaded and need assistance, then please speak to your manager for help and they can reallocate the jobs. So for example, April is just finished. So if you look at May, if there are like 15, 20, 30 jobs, you might not be able to finish it in May, then you need help. So speak to your manager and he will be able to get some help and reallocate the jobs, or he will help you to find a solution for that. These stages from 1 to 17, there are a few stages where it says iris posting comments, draft account produced. These are automated. You don't have to tick them. If you are working on iris, the iris will automatically tick them. The good news is that we get information from iris and we update the portal on a daily basis. So whatever you do in iris, it will be updated on the portal. And whatever you do in portal, it will automatically get updated in iris. The next stage is draft account produced. As soon as you produce the draft account, the system will automatically generate, so you don't have to worry about that. Accounts approved by manager. So if the account's being checked by the manager, as soon as he's signed off, please mark them as approved by the manager. Pass to partner for review. So the next step he will ask you to do is send the accounts to the partner. So at this stage, select that option and then the partner will get back to you. Accounts approved by a partner. When you get the go ahead sign from the partner, you will mark this stage. Account sent to client for approval. Again, the system wouldn't know when you send the accounts and it won't automatically update it. So you will need to mark this stage to say the account sent to client for approval. It can be Iris OpenSpace or email. We encourage you to start using the Iris OpenSpace. I know 90% of the people are using it. The rest of the people, please try and get them engaged with Iris OpenSpace and start uploading accounts through Iris OpenSpace. Accounts approved by the client. So once the client's approved it, then please come here and mark this stage as accounts approved by client. Accounts finalized. This will be automatically done by Iris. So as soon as you finalize the account and submit the account, it's marked. Bound account sent to client. Some clients still requesting copies of the accounts. They like to see a physical copy. So people working from different branches, you might not be able to do it. So please mark this stage as complete, but send an email to the shop manager and the receptionist who will be able to organize this on your behalf. Signed final accounts returned by a client. So again, if you send it by a paper copy, it will come to the office. One of the partner will be scanning these and sending back to the CS or the job manager or job assignee. As soon as you get that, mark them as signed copy received. Books returned to client. Where we don't do the bookkeeping, the client sends us the books and records. We may have to send them back. Majority of the time we do, because we don't want to keep holding their books for every year. So please send an email to the job manager and the receptionist. Both of them will organize these books to be returned back to the client. So please mark this stage as complete. Accounts to register. Again, this will be automatically done by Iris. As soon as it's been filed and acknowledgement received, the system will mark this job as complete. Accounts in CT600 has been filed. HMRC, you'll have to file it through business tax. We have a separate section for that, but you'll have to mark here as well because it's all combined together. We used to file them on a separate deadlines because even though you've got 9 months and 12 months due dates period, we like to do it within 9 months. So you file the accounts company's house and then we go ahead and file it to HMRC. So please mark this stage as complete. The last and final stage is job done. Ensure the bill has been raised. So you click that stage and then if you click on this box, I have completed this job, can you kindly check if the fees are being paid by the client. In here you'll have to type a message to say how much is the bill. The billing team wouldn't know how much you're going to charge this particular client this year, but you will know because you'll be talking to the partner or job manager and they'll be telling you put the fees up by 10% or 2% or 3% or a couple of £100. So you can say the fees £890, £900 plus that. And select the stage. Plus that. That's it. So your instruction has been sent to our billing team. So your job is complete now. If you look at that, up to 17 stages has been completed. When you log out and log back in, the stages will updated automatically. But now your job is complete. So the billing team now will take over from here and they will make sure they raise the bill at this point. And they will email them over from their QuickBooks. You will also have the chance to add additional notes if there are like zero, QuickBooks subscription or payroll, any other things that you should be letting them know about charging them, you can add the notes at the section where I showed you. So I have taken you through step-by-step process for the accounts jobs, and the next will be the business tax. I hope if you guys start using for the accounts, and I'll do the business tax and the personal tax in a couple of weeks time. So I don't want to bore you guys, you got the hang of it. So play with it, make use of it. Thank you so much for watching.